Hi everyone, it's Nat here. Hope you're all doing well and getting some crafting done. Yes, I'll be doing a whole lot of crafting with this. It is another haul video. Now, a lovely friend of mine was telling me one day that she had way too many stamps and dies and that she needed to do a big de-stash. You don't tell me stuff like that, because I was in the mood for some online shopping and I thought I'd do my community service for the day. And I said, well, why don't we do a video chat and you can show me everything you want to get rid of and I'll see if I'd like to purchase some of it. So it's all right. And we sat there for ages and I was like, yes, no, yes, no, yes, no, yes, no. And then like she told me how much I had said yes to and we were both like, so then we had to do it another week and sit there and go through what I did want to get and go, no, 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 no. So I ended up with this, which is still heaps. And thank you so much, lovely Pam. You're a sweetheart. So, but yeah, she had heaps, a whole lot that she probably wasn't using. And of course, it's nice to de-stash and have that extra space for other stuff that you will use. And I do have a fair amount of dies and stamps. I have a lot of stamps, but it's always nice to get some cheapies. So I thought if she was just going to sell them anyway, probably helped her out having a whole bulk go rather than having to try and advertise them bit by bit, and help me out because I get a whole bulk lot at a better price than if I was to buy them bit by bit new or whatever. Okay, I think she's been naughty. You naughty, naughty lady. Looks like something lacy on top. All right, I'm going to put this box down and we'll open the naughty parcel. And then we can go through the box. So I do call Pam the Lace Queen because she makes the most beautiful lace bits and pieces. And I have a number of her, I have a couple of her, well, I have a few of her clutches, which I absolutely love because I like to store my specialty lace pieces in them. And she gave me Maud, who looks over my craft room, my teddy bear pincushion. Absolutely beautiful. And oh my goodness me, Pam. I could knock you out with this. This is amazing. Oh, you naughty, naughty lady. Oh, and she knows I love purple, of course. Oh, look at that dangle. Well, you should be making and selling these, Pam. These are gorgeous. I'll have to study that and try and make some. That is so beautiful. It's got a whole lot of charms on there. I just love the beads that you've used. Oh, and a hummingbird, butterfly. Oh, and a heart down the bottom. That's so sweet. Oh, and it's just gorgeous. Look at all the bling. See why I call her the Lace Queen? And some seam binding. That's gorgeous. I'll just move this out of the way. It's very, very, very naughty. Oh, and it's purple and greens. Look, there's a little bee charm. Oh, it's an envelope. It's a beautiful kit that you've used in this. Lilac Days. Look at that, it's got some glitter on it. And the way she edges all the pages. I must have your stuff next to me. Yours and Carolyn's while I'm doing some of my projects because, yeah, I find it really hard. I just stick a bit of lace and that's it. These are really sweet. Time cards and a postcard. Just love the colours. lines on the back, that one. That's great. Creative notes. The bravest thing you can be is yourself. I love that. It's great, beautiful saying and so true. And there's a hummingbird again, so it matches with the little dangle on the front. Oh, there's bits of glitter. Did you add the glittery stuff to the kit pages? You must have, I reckon. Yeah, that's where that's come from, off of those butterflies, because it's not over the whole page. I love it. Is that stickles? I like that effect, but it's not glitter glue. Although I suppose stickles is like a glitter glue, but it's very fine compared to the one that I have here. I love that. A beautiful pocket. A splash of purple. And that's all glittered as well. I recognise that paper from a kit that I have here, a Kaiser Craft one, I think. A beautiful big purple journaling card there. I'm saving up at the moment to get a display cabinet to put everyone's journals in, so they're on display in my kitchen living room area. I'm going to need a shelf just for yours, Pam. You naughty, naughty lady. Look, there's the hummingbird again. This is beautiful. I keep on saying I have to make myself my purple and green journal, but I'm not going to need to. I think I'll have a few by the time that I get around to making mine. Love that. Double pocket. That's a neat pocket, that one. Oh, a waterfall. Oh, hang on. I'll be careful. That is so cool. I don't want to pull it too far. That is amazing. That I'm going to have to study that one. Oh, yeah, I see. That's awesome. I'll be able to copy it. I did just get a waterfall die so I can make one, but it doesn't do that. But I should be able to use it and make it like that, hopefully. Lovely. I like these postcards. They're beautiful pictures on them. That's a little booklet one. Gone fishing. That's cool. I love fishing too. I used to. I don't get out doing that much these days. Now, hang on. Don't pull out the wrong thing. Oh, I see. Double pocket. Double side pocket. Telegram. Look at the picture on that one. And that one. It's a good idea. This is great. Give me a few ideas for the journal I'm trying to do at the moment, which I should be doing, but doing this instead. Love that design. Very nice kit. So that's the centre of the signature. And we've got another side now. I think this is a triple. No? Yes. So we've got that one at the back. Western Union, must be a MoneyGram or something. Something about a train. A telegram. I think that's a little, oh no, that's the one with the lines on the back. Feels thick, so I thought maybe it opened up. Love that picture too with the irises. All the purple and green, it's amazing. Just love those colours together. And of course, that's what I've got. When my yard isn't full of weed trees out the back, then it's mainly purples and greens that I have out there. if the flowers came with the same kit, because they're like really cool. If not, you've paired them up really nicely. And then we've got this one. That's like a little seed packet envelope. Beautiful stamp. Hope you did the stamps up where you wanted them, not like me in my last video. Had a bit of a boo-boo with my stamping. I like the shape of that pocket too. And that you can flip open. And then behind here, that's a neat way of doing it too. Decorates the page, but you can still use both sides here. And then there's a pocket there as well. Journal. Another time card there. It's absolutely gorgeous kit. Your corner tuck. Love that picture as well. It's a scroll with pansies, I think. Or violas. Don't ask me, I'm just pretending that I know what I'm on about as usual. Lovely stamp. I'm surprised she's got any left with the size of the box I've got here. Little pocket. With a little offcut that I can use to write on. Slip that back in. And then tuck spot behind with a beautiful little envelope. This is really cool. Lots of spaces where I can put little notes and that. Trust the timing of your life. Pansies. So cool. There's heaps of ephemera in here that I can go around and stick where I want, or leave it and use it to write on. Oh, I love that page too. That looks like a scrapbook page, that one does. It's really pretty. You naughty lady. I bet you must have whipped this one up quicker. Have you been doing this one for a while? Been sneaky. That's very, very naughty. Absolutely love it though. Your work is amazing. Just look at that. It's so much fun to rub your hands all over. Just, yeah, gorgeous. And that dangle's amazing. Thank you so much, Pam. Love you to bits. It's beautiful. So I'm going to have to find somewhere to fit that. It might sit up next to Maud, I reckon. So I'll just put that down here for the moment. And we'll start with this bag's worth. Oh, I'll try and be quick. Let's see how I go. I like these ones. Happiness is not a destination, it's a way of life, and life is a sequence of moments called now. I thought that'd be really cool to stamp on some journaling cards. Don't know how well you'll be seeing these, but beautiful butterfly and dragonfly in that one that I really like. This one with the little mail. I thought this is cool for happy mail and that. Mail art and sent with love. Some leaves. Oh, that's right, garden sort of one. I like the garden theme on this because it's got a radish and I don't know what that is. A pear maybe or something? A pea, an apple. I thought that'd be cool for some gardening journals. I like that one. That'll be good for some mixed medias. Fish. Lots of pretties. I like the stamps like this. This one's got leaves. There's a few in some packs. She's packed them together. It's better for packaging. It's one that would be on a roller stamp, which has got cups of tea and coffee and that on. And a cute little bunny rabbit and cat, I think it is there. They're real cute ones. Some more of your... Oh, that's right. Love the red back on this one. And the sort of web. They almost look like plants. Halloween. But I think you could use these ones just anywhere, really. And then keep these for Halloween. Now, here's a random stamp, Pam. I hope you're not missing that one. Not sure. It might just be a loose one anyway. This one, love it. It's got a piano and the music note and a violin and a bird and a keyboard. Keys off of a keyboard. Thought that was really cool for the music journals. Not quite sure what that one is, but I like it with the dots. I'll have to stamp it and see, but I love the lines on that one, the dotted lines. This one, I like the door and the fence and the houses. You can sort of build a picture with that. It's got a lot of little elements. So some of these are off your magazines and that as well. So this one, the bird, I thought that's cool, and the butterfly. We're all suckers for birds and butterflies, aren't we? I love the flowers here. I think they'll be fun to do in different colours. This, I don't know how well you'll see it. Beautiful girl. A bird with some leaves. And I think it's like a stamp, that one. This one's got a little cat and dog. I like the size of these ones. They're really little. And again, you could build a scene with them. Birdhouse. So wheat and the heart and the jug. Now, oh, this die comes with, yeah, because it's a some drops and some splatter, like from a puddle. Oh, my words. I've been up all night, so... well, what is it now? It is now 6 o'clock in the afternoon, and I've been up since 2 o'clock yesterday afternoon to now because I couldn't sleep last night. So, yeah, I'm so tired. But I want to stay up a bit later so I get a good sleep tonight. So, yeah. And I've got a bookstore tomorrow, so I have to get up early. But yeah, I love this one because of the puddle and the dye that goes with it. And the frog is really cute, and I love ducks. So that's a cool one. I said I'd be quick, didn't I? Love the girl in this one and the hands. They're real vintage-like hands. And then we've got music notes. They're nice little ones too. I have bigger Kaisercraft ones, but these are really nice and little. And the bee and the birds. All that jazz. So lots of flowers. Again, could do them in different colours. They look really cool. I like the dress form and the clock and the chandelier and that one. So I'm glad I didn't organise all my stamps and that yet, because definitely have to rejig them a bit now. This has some cute girls and that on it. I think there were 2, yeah, of those. These girls are in their bathing suits. I thought they looked pretty retro, which is cool. Something different. And these ones, these are Kaisercraft. Clear stamp, chapter 1. Yeah, chapter 1. I thought I had all the Kaisercraft stamps that I wanted, but no, I must have missed some earlier on. These are really cool. Just different shapes with bubbles, circles, like this. Because there's a stamp, that's a sugar skull. So this has a few other stamps in the background, but I'll just show you these sort of border botanical ones. Looks like some feathers. And there's a toucan up there. And a parrot. Love the parrot. Macaw by the looks of things. These are lovely. Just try. Oh, I was looking at that, couldn't figure out what it is, but it's woman's head. That'd be great for mixed medias too. This one's really cool. Love this. So V&A, Victoria and Albert Museum, London. So they look interesting. And then this one. It hasn't been used, but it has those colours on it. Clear stamps. Furry friends. But yeah, that's really cute. Okay, I'll grab the next lot. It's a bit like Christmas, isn't it? This should probably do me for the next 10 Christmases, I think. And you packed it really well, Pam. So I love these dies. They're book pages. So you can make this little book that sort of sits open or whatever with that. I think that's going to be heaps of fun to play with. Book frame set, it's called. So that's one of your gold Simple Impressions embossing folder. So that'd be a bit of fun to use as well. A whole lot of little dies here. Love that door one. That'll be fun. Looks like turtles and cats and all sorts in there. That one's beautiful, isn't it? Couldn't say no to that. Is that Lavinia? They look like, almost like Lavinia ones, but they're not. Crafty individuals. But beautiful. I love owls and I love rabbits. It's another bunny rabbit. And a girl with big hair. Not sure I'll see when I stamp it. That's got an embossing folder too, isn't that a nice one? And I think there's a die in there. Let's see what you cut. This is... It just has the number. I don't think you need to know that. Well, that's the number there. They're cool frames though, aren't they? Nice. This off the magazine, I like the balloon there. And these little shapes, they're cool. I do a lot with that one. So we've got a couple of embossing folders here. And a die and stamp set. Is it the one? It's the one embossing folder, so that's the die. And yeah, because that would cut out that little butterfly. And then there are the stamps. It's got some cogs and a key. And then we've got this beautiful, it's almost distressed embossing folder. And another one off a magazine, lovely tulips. I've been collecting tulip pictures out of all the books I break up, so this will go nicely with that. And it's got the dies and the stamps. And another one with this. I don't usually like the Christmas stuff. I've got enough Christmas stuff here, but like this embossing folder looks interesting to use. And the size, again, really nice and small. And you could build a scene again. I really like the smaller stamps so that you can make a scene on the, like that, on the bottom of your journaling cards and that. This I had to grab because it's all your art stuff and postage, camera, but it's got your paintbrush and your palette and it's upside down. I like you more than crafting and that's a lot. I might have to change the words around. I won't say what I'd change them to. But I love you, Pam. was going to say I'm not much of a people person, but I am. I sort of am, but I'm not. But yeah. Crafting forever, housework whenever. Yeah, that sounds about right. I craft so hard I sweat glitter. Yeah, I like that. It's got made with love. It's heaps and heaps. Little paint tube. Oh, squashed paint tube. Handcrafted for you by. That's a handy one to have. Sewing machine. So that's awesome. And it's got an embossing folder in there as well. So you can see I had fun going, yes, 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 yes. And I was a bit sad when I had to go, no, 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 but gotta have some self-control, I suppose. All right. There's some watercolor crayons, which will be heaps of fun to play around with. So we've got, I should say which one this is, because that one's Bold Brights. Where did I read that? Brilliant. Subtles. Okay, so these are Subtles. Bold Brights, that's where I read it. Oh, I'm so tired. Oh, they're really nice. So they're going to be some fun to play with. And Rich Regals. So they're the Bold Brights. I was just watching this morning, actually, when I couldn't sleep. I think it's D.D. Willingham. I hope I'm saying that right. I'll try and remember to link her below. Drawing some pictures out of a how to draw book and then colouring them in with watercolours and, can't remember, Posca pencils. And they looked really fun. So I must do some of that sort of stuff one day. There's a lot I'm going to do one day, isn't there? Now, this is another die. And that gives you some idea. So nice sort of frames and that. Big die, which is tags. Different than the ones I have. I think that's like a pocket. Looks like it would score it there, so you can fold it up and you've got a pocket to put your tag in or whatever. Stamping up. And some more Stampin' Up stamps. I've got those ones, I like them. And those ones. So they're apothecary. Is that how you say it? Art. Apothecary art. Tape it. Love it. Hey, it's like washi tape. Do that in all different colours. This one, I thought this would be great for the... It's got the different months and it's got them in your cursive. And then it's got like the numbers. Oh, that's going to be so... I didn't even look at that really when I was seeing what she had. But I do my bullet journal at the start of each year and I've got to write down all the months, all the days in the month in a block like that. So I won't have to do that now. I can just use the one stamp. So that's great. But I love the ones in cursive, especially for when, you know, sometimes I do the seasonal journaling and that sort of thing. I think that'll be great. And these ones, I thought they were interesting as well. 6-sided sampler they are. And then these dies. Yeah, they are all dies. I've never used these ones that look like that. Maybe they're like old ones or whatever, but they're interesting. I love the frames. Fun, fun. Framelits, envelope liners, that's right. But I reckon there's a few things I might be able to do with them. These are artist blending chalks. Just something to play around with. Oh, it's a tight fit, it might be stuck down somewhere. I won't force it. Hang on. Oh yeah, it is stuck down. Which is sensible. Nice. Yeah, so they're going to be interesting to use. There's some more. These are decorating chalks for a pastel touch. Stampin' Up stamps. So splatter. Dots are cool. So we're nearly there. I like this. It's circus set. Good for the little golden books and circus journal. Well done, smarty pants, it says. You could always stamp it and cut off the words if you don't want the words. So yeah, I really like some of them. Oh, you naughty, naughty Pam. I love these things too. I'm gonna have to have one of these in each room now. Actually, one of these would look really nice in my... I've got 2 toilets and I've got this little toilet, and I think one of these would brighten that up really nicely. I've got one in my craft room, but it's nothing saying I can't have a whole heap in the craft room actually, so I should have one in my bedroom. Actually, I think I've got one in the craft room, one in my bedroom. I could put one out in my living room because they're beautiful. Look at that. I know that she puts, I think this one has a little pad in there so you can put your oils or whatever on it. Make them nice and smelly. Oh, she gives me all the purple ones. They're amazing, Pam. I don't mind having all this lace in my craft room everywhere. This, I wanted to get a whole heap of her punches, but it ended up weighing so much. So I got this one, and it's a stamp, and you know how much I love using my stamp dies. I just thought this will be absolutely awesome to have fun with, punching out of books and scrap paper and that. I do have another stamp punch, but it's a little tiny baby one, so I think this one is going to get a lot of use. And another 2 punches. This one is clock hands. I reckon they'll be fun to play around with. Sorry if I've just blinded you, because I just blinded myself. And then this one is, it's a star, or 2 stars to be specific, but I like the style of them. They're not like your usual symmetrical. Well, they sort of are, but you know what I mean. They're not like your usual star that's even on every point in width. And just a couple more little bits. So I think she chucked this in for me. So they're all different shapes. Was it from the punches? I think that this was, but I thought you could stencil, like use them as stencils on your page to make that shape, which I think is really cool. Horizontal slot, spiral, circle. Yeah. So I think that'd be fun as well to play around with. That is the bottom of the box. Here's the last few things. Got this beautiful cherub. I wasn't going to get her until I realised she was holding a paint palette and painting. And I thought that was really cool. And then we've got a few little odd stamps in here. Oh yeah, that's Skateboarding Man. It's for the mixed medias. So it's dude on his motorcycle, or dude coming off his motorcycle, and Skateboarding Man. And then I assume you can use these to do shadows of them, maybe. It was probably to store them, but you could always use them to do shadows. So that is it for my naughty haul of saving Pam from having too many dies and stamps and everything. Yeah, and I saved her from having too much lace as well by the looks of things. Thank you so very much for doing that for me, Pam. Yeah, it was really nice of you to let me online shop via you. And I love it all. It's absolutely beautiful. And yeah, really appreciate your friendship and the journal and your lacy things that I can hang up around my craft room. So, all right, guys. So take care of yourselves. Hope you get some crafting done. I hope I get some crafting done. And I will see you again soon. Bye.